And we're back here once again with another episode of the Iron Man Podcast, episode 510. It's going to be another rendition of Friday Bangers, actually. So hopefully everyone had a great week. We did a lot of episodes of the show, and a lot of them came out really, really good. So keep in mind, any of the episodes that we do, the topics that we do in the shows, will be uploaded as videos for content on the channel. And we are just now 30 subscribers away from hitting 1,000 subscribers. So thank you to every single person that did end up subscribing to the channel. Definitely means a lot. But I want to make sure I earn everyone's subscription. You know, not subscribing just because you like me, even though that's what's going to happen anyway, because I'm a charismatic Riz master that everyone loves and every girl wants to bang and every guy wants to be me, obviously, you know, but
every guy wants to beat you off. Is that what you said?
Oh my God. Jeez.
That's what I heard.
Oh, Lord. So I know we had the Dr. Disrespect situation that ended up happening. We might talk about that for the final conclusion of that, because we actually did the two parts already. We did it with Emerald initially, then we did it with when Toasty was here, and then there's the third part of information that came out for it. So we might have that as a topic tonight. I didn't really plan on any topics tonight, honestly. I thought we were just going to just talk and chill. Last night we had I wouldn't really call that a debate. I'd call that just a fucking slaughter. But, you know, people are out here literally pretending that they didn't know Joe Biden's brain was mentally deteriorating all this time. And it's like, have you just not been paying attention? I question why people are surprised at stuff we literally all saw with our own two eyes. Like, people thought he was faking that. He's a piece of shit himself, but he wasn't faking that. His brain is actually going away, which is probably a good thing because he's a complete horrible person, actually. But
that's true.
So, yeah, it's called karma, actually, and it's so great to see it played out with these people, honestly. Literally, if you had put, like, RFK Jr. up there, probably did a whole lot better of a job, honestly. But then again, it was so great to have, like, Mark Hamill, a guy that's been basically a huge left weirdo, and to have he's had Joe Biden's dick so far down his fucking throat, it's poking out of the back of his neck. It's that far deep. Like, he had basically admitted, yeah, Trump kind of won that one. If you have someone as left as Mark Hamill admitting Trump had a win, the earth literally spinned on its axis on a different rotation at this point, you know? So, you know, we'll get into that later on. There was Dick Masterson stuff, but, you know, he's a whiny little fucking troll under a bridge. It's like, God damn, that guy's fucking voice irritates me. Holy shit. They sound like, oh, God, there's the words that I think that they sound like I can't say on YouTube. But, yeah, we'll do intros, and then we'll just start talking. Just us guys. Actually, just the dudes. And Selena's here to cramp our style because she's the girl, honestly. She can't even hear us. She's gone, and she can't hear us, and I can talk all the shit I want to talk. She's gonna come back and try to beat my ass, won't she? Well,
I can hear you.
And everything. Oh, I forgot. Oh, I totally forgot. Damn.
It's fine. It's fine. Talk shit about me. No, it's all right. I'm feeding the dogs. Be right back.
And plus, Selena has gotten into so much drama recently. God, man. Why is she always in drama? Or we always have to sweep for Selena. Just fucking sweepers for her. God.
Wait,
what? Why are you getting into so much drama? Oh my God.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm a little confused. What drama are you referring to?
Yeah, Selena. Why do you hate Melanie Mack? What did she ever do to you?
I didn't say anything.
Wow. You're trying to manufacture drama where there is none.
You are.
They said EBS can do it for super chats. EBS? Why can't I?
Oh.
And don't worry, Melanie. I like Melanie. She's great. She is a woman where if we were married, we'd have sex probably every day. But that's neither here nor there. Damn. Fuck. There was this girl that passed through where I got down the stairs, I was going to work, and this girl just passed by, and I was like, God fucking damn, that girl is hot. And I couldn't talk to her, so I had to go to work. I was like, damn, I wanted to spit Riz and drop a number on there, actually.
She's lucky I had places to be, by God. She would,
Or she'd be rejecting me all the time.
I would have ruined her life.
Oh my goodness.
You want to be the future ex?
Oh wow. She was so hot. I was like, damn. I needed to like get my Riz out, but I had to go to work. Fucking hell. God damn.
Oh, darn it. Real life intervened.
Chloe, what's up, girl? How you doing? YouTube did not like that. Yeah, you know, I am a family-friendly man. I am PC at this point. I am reformed, and I believe all women. Comment MSKL. Thank you, Michael. Flagging this man, and I'm here for it. She's lying, obviously. Good Lord. Good God. Nate is here. He left us. He has a meth router, as Professor Savage Dad would call it.
This is the most internet problems I've had in a day in the fucking 2 weeks I've lived here. This is ridiculous.
I've been very lucky. I've been very lucky. My dial-up has been working so well lately.
Well, the thing is, I got good internet out here. It's just the way they got this thing rigged up is the most batshit insane thing I've ever seen. Like, I just need to buy a modem out here and I just need to get a modem and get rid of the fucking LAN cable. Because the LAN cable is what's screwing the whole thing up.
Yeah, dude, I'll be honest here. I should probably just go and get that Ethernet cable and plug it into this thing. It'll make things so much more easier and smoother. I had it before and once I had an Ethernet cable in, connection had no problem whatsoever at all.
Well, no, what's happening is there's a router out here in my house, and then there's a router in my aunt's house. There's a router in my aunt's house, and there's a LAN cable plugged into this thing. It runs under my house, into their house, and into their internet router. So our internet is basically linked. It basically just expanded it outward. So basically, I'm kind of leeching off their internet a bit. But the thing is, anytime something happens in there, it affects the shit out here. So their stuff is going down, and it's forcing my shit to go down as well. And I guarantee it's because of this fucking LAN cable.
Tell them to stop streaming Disney Plus.
I don't know. I mean, like I said, it doesn't happen often enough to where it's too big of a problem. But if it starts becoming the regular, then I'm gonna be like, hey guys, look, we got to talk about this shit.
Oh God. So I'll ask you guys, what do you guys think about the presidential debate last night, actually? But wait a minute. You can debate these nuts in your... Just say, I'm reformed. God damn. Okay, I'll intro you guys in. Then we'll have some fun. All right, since Nathan's already going to go, how was your week, dude? Have fun at work?
Busy work week. I mean, Wednesday was a shit show because one of the guys who's kind of an essential part of our team, boss decided to cut his hours, so that kind of put a kink in the way we do things, but we survived and we will continue to survive. I recorded some videos for the Resident Evil 7 playthrough I'm currently working on. I've got to get those edited. I've done some Baldur's Gate 3 streams. It just feels good to be back in the swing of things, man. You know, this is where I really wanted to be, you know, the moment I started talking about moving out. So just to kind of, just to go back to it, it feels good, dude.
Chloe, I would love to find out what kinks you have. That would be great information. I would love to have.
It's a kink.
Damn.
I am a good Christian man, Chloe. No, it's
boo.
You got to pay extra behind the paywall to see the kinks.
What's the general difference between like a fetish and a kink? I always get those confused. Like I usually get those confused, but that's just me.
Remember,
there's always the interwebs.
We're on YouTube. I mean, you could look up the definition. I mean, I might be able to tell you.
Maybe I just get off to women just stepping on my nuts. You know,
that's not a kink. That's just I don't know even what to call that. You're just a weird bastard if that's what you're into.
That's just unpleasant. Actually, holy shit!
Unpleasant. That's painful.
Didn't that just happen to Biden on the debate stage?
Shit.
I mean, the way he looked half the time, it looked like someone was continuously stepping on his nuts.
It's kind of interesting how he was able to tweet through the entire debate.
Yeah, crazy.
Right.
It's almost as if like these people have. People on Twitter found out last night Joe Biden, like with many other influencers, have social media managers that handle their social medias. Fucking crazy. The dementia-ridden president was not tweeting perfectly written sentences, people.
People have been pointing out, if you watch closely, it looks like he's got an earpiece in his ear when he's talking. So the thing is, people are going, well, it looks like someone was telling him when to speak and when not to speak.
So almost in violations of the debate rules, it almost sounds like, and probably CNN letting him get away with it.
Here's what I'll say about the debate as a whole. The entire thing gave me secondhand embarrassment. And it's because, like, and look, I'm not trying to make a political statement or anything like that, but I'm sitting there watching this thing and I'm like, Jesus Christ, is this really the best we got? It didn't even feel like a debate. To me, it felt like two four-year-old kids fighting over candy bars at a local Walmart or something like that. They couldn't even answer the questions half the fucking time. Anytime the moderator would ask them a question, they would just throw jabs at each other. They never answered any of the fucking questions.
That was the problem with the way they were formatting it. Instead of that's what a debate is, Nate. They're supposed to go back and forth. And that was the problem with going from topic to topic. Trump did it okay for the most part until when he was the more the night went on, he's like, wait a minute, he had to keep going back to shit he said and couldn't get to the
I checked out the
questions.
I checked out the moment they started talking about childcare, and they're being asked about childcare, and
neither one of them got to that.
They start talking about golf.
Well, that's what I was going to say. There's nothing speaks to the normal man like talking about your golf handicap.
I know.
That's the biggest lie I've ever heard. That's Joe Biden's biggest lie of the evening, folks.
I'm sitting there at work listening to it live, and I get a text from my mom out of nowhere, and she's like, oh my God, this is the most pathetic thing I've ever seen in my life. I'm like, I know, I'm listening to it right now. I felt embarrassed listening to it. I felt ashamed a little bit, like even coming from someone who's primarily been on the Republican side his entire life. I'm sitting there listening to this. I'm like, there is no fucking way that this is it. Of the 6 billion people we have living in this country, these two jackasses are the best. Seriously.
All right. Iron, how was your week? Did you become white again?
I did. Thank you for noticing. Every now and then I gotta wait a minute. I'm getting a little too cultured here, if you know what I mean. I got to turn the white up a little bit. So I do my best to remind myself that I am part of the master race, and therefore,
same here. Yeah,
I should represent it as to the best of my ability.
Yeah, I always envision myself as Leonardo DiCaprio from Django in the mirror. It's just like that image just appears in my face actually every single time.
I can see it.
You reenact that in the mirror, don't you?
No.
But no, the work week sucked. Weekend is off to a good start. We had a little bit of a rocky show, but it started off bad, but we recovered.
It was not
I
bad,
mean,
dude.
I wasn't going to be a pussy and just nuke the whole stream, right? 5 minutes in after one little roadblock. I mean, who does that, really?
We always, hey, never be afraid to run it back. Always run that shit back. Always come back for seconds.
Hey, Miss K, I'm gonna ask you a serious question. Was the motorcycle going by your house a little too much for you?
No, it was just trash. My energy was just so bad. I was like, bro, this is awful. I couldn't even get into the feel of the episode until I ran it back. So I just needed one redo, and now we're good.
Okay.
Do it live.
Everything's
do it live.
All right.
Do it live.
Emerald, how was your week?
Not too bad. Looking forward to the great Independence Day weekend for next weekend, and also have all week off. So I'm going to enjoy a final rest of one full week.
All right. And Selena, how was your week actually?
No.
Your mic better.
I was going to say your mic is muted.
Yeah,
was muted. It is
you
not
muted for
now.
a second. No,
Somebody muted me.
Oh,
You
man.
muted
Hey.
me.
I would never do that. It was actually this guy.
I didn't do shit. What do you mean?
I gave you
You
control of
gave
the
him
stream.
access?
Did I?
No.
Oh shit! I was
No.
supposed to say yeah. Oh shit! Terrible. Hey, did you do the crime? I think I did. Oh fuck!
Oh,
Crimes.
Michael's
shit.
wondering what happened concerning my departure on your stream, Iron.
Oh man, that was funny. I thought you were just like, dude, this guy's a comedic genius. That was the best outro I've ever fucking seen.
Yeah.
No,
Son of a bitch.
no, Michael. It's funny. Like right when they got to asking, me what I'm up to, right when they got to me, doing my outro, my internet completely cut off and lagged me out. So if you saw me going, "Oh, son of a bitch, fuck this, fuck you," that was me basically reacting to my internet dying on me and lagging out. Which I didn't know they had caught. Like from my perspective, their screens were
Yeah,
just
you were
going
there.
black and buffering. You guys all went electronic. It was hurting my ears. Oh, dude.
It was like the perfect timing. I went, and Nate, what do you got going on, man? I thought you were going to talk about your silly ass D&D and everything else and whatever. And you just sat there staring at the screen for like 5 seconds. Just motherfucker, and then gone.
Yep.
And we were all dumbfounded. It was pretty good.
And my game's not silly, Iron. It's just a very serious game. No, I'm just kidding.
Well, you're silly.
Yeah.
All right.
Strider thinks it's going to be the most terrifying thing he's ever going to be a part of.
What
I'm
happened
looking
to
forward to
Strider?
the clips from that stream.
Did Strider already go to bed? Actually,
He might have.
I don't know. Message him.
That's hilarious, Nate. It looked like you said "son of a bitch" and left. That's pretty much what it happened.
it's like that episode of 2.5 Men where Alan put the fucking butterscotch in that dish that Charlie didn't want on his table, and he walked in there with Chelsea, and he was like, "Son of a bitch," and then it came to a part where like you weren't gonna sleep with her. I was like, "Yeah," and Charlie's like, "Yeah, I could have made it happen." And she's like listening right there.
Smash the like button like Nate smashes black.
I told him to stay away from them John Nishas. God, man.
Hey, if she's attractive and she wants to go on a date, shit, I don't mind.
Whatever last name is Sandberg.
Good Lord.
I've dated a girl with the blackest name of all time, dude. I can't get any crazier. Just saying.
Selena,
What's her
how was
name?
your week actually?
So it's been like eventful. My car started shaking a little bit when I was working, so I had to take it in for the oil change just to make sure everything's good, and that took all day today. So that was fun, and but I'm gonna see Blink-182 in 5 days. I'm so excited!
Ooh,
Oh, yeah.
nice.
Yay!
Yes. And as everyone knows, the 4th of July is coming up, and that's the day we usually have the Cloud9 podcast on. It's actually Thursday this week, and actually, I had the 4th of July off. I actually have Tuesdays and Thursdays off, so
I don't
Which
think
will be-
we
July
have-
on Thursday?
yeah, it's Thursday this year. Last year was
Oh, weird.
Tuesday. Yeah, last year
Yeah.
was on a Tuesday. So
That's weird.
I'll
Lucky.
have to message Chaz and see when we're gonna do the episode on Thursday because I typically never really ever celebrate holidays. Maybe my ex might want me to go with them to like the sports park in town and hang out. That
Don't
might
do it.
happen. I doubt it. I might not go because then she might want to have a lot of sex with me afterwards. It's just what women do. I'm just irresistible at this point, you know? Ugh, gosh.
Selena,
Where's
what
that? Where's that WC video when we need it? That's
What?
bullshit. I could watch that on loop. It's so good.
Selena, what about your channel? I thought you mentioned something about it earlier. How's it coming?
So I'm just trying to work on it. Like, there's a trial that I want to try and stream. So that might be in the works, but also, I want to do like I said, like something with like a watch party. Like, I really want to watch Jaws, you guys. I want to watch Jaws live with my friends.
Yeah.
So, like, I'm gonna try and set that up.
If you
And
try
what's-
to do it like in the like early day on like 4th of July if you don't have anything going
See, I
on.
really
can
wanted to
pop in.
do that, but it just depends on how much sleep I get the
Oh.
night before because
Mhm.
Blink-182. I'm gonna
Oh,
be
yeah.
very, very hyped
Oh
up.
yeah.
Dude, when July hits, I'm gonna be going back to the movies to do movie reviews again.
Nice.
I wanted to go this weekend because A Quiet Place Day 1 is out, which
I saw that. That looks I'm gonna
It's
just say
it's
interesting.
it's getting mixed reviews, but here's the thing: it's the third entry in a franchise that probably shouldn't have been a franchise to begin with.
I think the first one was perfection. They should have left
I
it
love
alone.
the first one, dude. I remember being in the theater when I saw the first one. It was
Mhm.
so quiet you could hear a penny drop in that theater. Like it was a good movie. It was a good theater experience.
I love the first one, and I like the second one.
Yeah, but here's the thing. The third one literally, it looks like it's literally just resting on something we already know. And it's like we've already seen this. We
Prequel,
know
right?
yeah, it's a prequel. It's
Mhm.
literally about the day when the
How it
aliens
began.
arrived.
I'm just
Yeah.
pointing out. I just want to point out here that this is how stupid Hollywood is. They just highlighted that Furiosa and some of these other movies coming out are prequels, and they do not track or grab an audience the same way. Yet they're still doing them. Now, A Quiet Place. I like the first. I really like the first one. I like the second one. But damn, why is it always doing that now? Movie sequel prequel. They
Why
already
not
know.
go prequel?
They even admitted prequels
Dude,
don't sell that well.
I-
It doesn't attract an audience.
I'm actually looking forward to Twisters. I'm not gonna lie. like
Have they released a trailer for Twisters? Because
there's been trailers out, dude. Like there's
I
trailers
missed
out
it.
for it.
I haven't
Yeah,
watched it either. I haven't
got
seen
a-
the trailer.
It's got Glenn Powell in it. He was in Top Gun
Hmm.
Maverick.
Oh.
Yeah, he's in
Yeah,
it.
he's a good. I like him. I like him.
Yeah.
He's good.
To me, it looks like they're doing that thing where it's a pseudo reboot sequel kind of thing. Like they're still chasing Twisters with Dorothy and trying to put her up in the tornado and shit like that. But I like the first movie. I'm not gonna say it's a great movie. It's a fun, turn your brain off and enjoy, kind of spectacle film, dude. It's fine for what it is. Which, if that's what Twisters gives me, cool. I'm happy with that. I'm not going into this with some, crazy over the top expectations like, oh, this better be the greatest movie I've ever seen. Nah, not at all.
You mentioned Glenn Powell. Tell me that motherfucker was not born to play Cyclops.
Oh my fucking god, yes! Holy shit, dude!
Like he looks like
He does.
like he's in the fucking ripped out of the fucking pages.
He looks
If
like
only
Scott
if
Summers.
only there was still some faith left in the MCU. It's like I'd be fan casting the shit out of that, campaigning to get that dude, put Cyclops front and center where he fucking belongs.
Right.
Sorry.
I all I can say is I just hope Disney doesn't touch live action X-Men. They are going.
They already are.
They are
It's
already.
already happening. They're going to be introduced in the whole Secret Wars conclusion to whatever the fuck this is.
No, remember we did the video. No, you weren't here that night on Tuesday. They already have a writer. It's the guy that did Bumblebee and the new Hunger Games movie,
which was pretty bad from what I heard.
I haven't seen either, so I can't actually speak to either. But I don't know, man. I'm not saying the prequel can't sell well. I like these movies. I really do. They're actually really good. They're actually some of the gems in the sea of shit we get. And it's like even the media has identified that fucking these prequel movies don't sell. Why do we keep doing them? It actually hurts in the long run because they don't make any money. So they're spending less money to make no money, and they're still ending up with nothing other than just paying Emily Blunt and John Krasinski to come back. I think that's the only fault of the first one, that they kind of killed him off, even though that they probably should have kept him alive for at least another movie or two, honestly. But I get the emotional weight of him dying in the first one, but
it's because they keep running out of fucking ideas and they're so woke and liberal. They don't want to let anybody in that might actually have original ideas because, we'd have to let the chuds in and the straight white males, and we don't like those.
If we let people in from Daily Wire, they're going to do the new normal.
You're right. It's just, I don't know, man. I'm telling you, if they're so worried about people not going to the movies, and they're so worried about losing money, let people in that have new and original ideas, man. I mean,
even those don't sell, dude. If you look at those movies don't sell either. Nothing sells. You know, because the reason why those movies would get to do well is because the big blockbuster movies drive the audience. So then when people watch those big blockbuster movies, people would go, well, what else haven't I seen? Then those original movies you're talking about would sell well. So if people don't watch the big stuff, the little stuff isn't going to grab you because that has like no like name value to it. It would have to survive off word of mouth. I'm not saying it can't survive off word of mouth, but it's people usually ask like, why don't they make new original movies? Well, A24 does that. Those don't do gangbusters, you know?
So I don't think we touched on it on Iron Show, but I
Yeah.
thought we were going to at some point. But dude, did you guys see the trailer for Robert Eggers' Nosferatu? Oh,
I've watched it like 5 fucking
shit.
times, dude.
Dude, I'm telling you right now, if it does what The Northman did for me in 2022, that's my movie of the year. Right fucking there, dude. Oh my God. They nailed the tone. They nailed the atmosphere. Everything about that trailer just perfect. That's exactly what I thought this movie was going to be and what I pictured it in my brain. I cannot fucking wait for it, man. This shit's going to be awesome. Like, Robert Eggers is just my hero right now, man. He has not made
he's
a
a great director.
He has not made a single movie that I've hated at all. He just continues to make movies that I just enjoy, man. Oh man, I can't wait for that movie. Have you guys seen
check your
trailer?
DM, dude.
Oh, okay.
Then they released, it looks like it's probably the final teaser trailer for Deadpool and Wolverine.
Oh, yeah, because there won't be, because this won't be a full-blown topic, because I'd rather just cover this when the week happens of
That's
it.
awesome.
So it was actually announced that Marvel is going to be returning to San Diego Comic-Con this year, and obviously that's going to be the biggest thing at the event because let's be completely honest here, they have been in some hot deep shit for like the past couple. They've been like literally in the hot deep shit for the past couple of years or year and a half because they came in 2022. Kevin Feige dropped a whole bunch of bombshells, and then a year break, and then they're coming back now. So I would love to see him get asked questions about Blade and see what he's going to say.
Michael, the Nosferatu trailer is perfect. It doesn't show anything that could be spoilerish at all. And as for Marvel coming to San Diego Comic-Con, does anyone really give a shit?
It just depends on the
shit
trailers.
About San Diego Comic-Con anymore.
You know,
wait.
Yeah.
Wasn't I think Gary and them are going, aren't they?
That's the only reason I would have to really.
Yeah, I think they announced it on FNT, but I didn't get to hear all of it, so I need to go back and watch it. But that would be like
I couldn't watch it at all.
I'll be honest here. The only reason that I would watch it or watch anything from it is because I could just do a bunch of trailer reactions and create content out of stuff coming out of it. Because I've never actually been to a con before, so I would eventually love to go to a con. But that one's obviously tickets are really expensive and got to take up time for work to go. It's really hard to make it happen. So generally, when it comes to that kind of stuff, I like for the little smaller announcements, or like comic books. I know there's gonna be a lot of comic book announcements that I'm really hyped for actually. Like the Marvel stuff is just good for trailers and just good for having like topics on videos. I like the events because they can give me like extended ways of content. Is essentially what I'm saying. I don't know what DC's gonna bring. James Gunn's not going. He said he's not going, so there's nothing DC can bring. So it's just Marvel. Like that. You're not gonna have the Rick and Michonne show that was announced.
Oh god, that was trash.
That's how you know we were starved for content going into the 2022 Comic-Con. The first day they announced a Rick and Michonne show, and apparently that broke the internet. I'm like, damn.
Michonne? Are you doing that on purpose?
Yeah, of course he is. In fact, don't watch that.
Okay, MSK, that's funny as fuck.
Don't watch that shit ass show, man. Just go read the fucking comic. The comic is great. Like,
okay, the show was good up until a point, man. It was great.
Well, the Walking Dead series, yeah, it was great until it hit like season 8 and fell off a cliff.
Oh, and then wait, at the 2022 Comic-Con, remember that's when they announced X-Men 997. They also announced that Spider-Man animated series that still hasn't come out yet, the one that's called Freshman Year. We're still waiting on that one. And that's essentially it for the most part. Everything else they announced either is still waiting to come out or basically has come out and people have not liked it. Dude, I'll be honest here. You know, a lot of people are saying that Deadpool's gonna kill the Marvel universe in this movie. I can guarantee, man, half the people haven't even. I'll be honest here. I haven't even read that shit, but I'm not gonna pretend as if I did.
This is one of my favorite Deadpool stories ever, man.
A lot of people have it.
It's good.
A lot of people have it in their top 10 Deadpool stories ever, which is pretty. That's committing something. I might have to get it, but I think people are just kind of saying it's going to happen in the Wolverine movie just because of the name value alone. Like, it'd be kind of funny if he just killed the Marvel universe, which I'll be honest here.
Marvel is Marvel fucked up today again because they dropped another trailer for Deadpool and Wolverine featuring a certain character from one of the Fox movies just to try and get clicks and, get people interested in the film. It's like, no, you had people interested the moment you said Deadpool and Wolverine. You don't need to show us anything beyond that. Why are you fucking doing this?
And yeah, actually, I think they kind of are somewhat adapting the Deadpool kills a burner universe, but it's the Fox universe.
That's
I think
cool,
that's how it
is. Yeah, that's cool. But the thing is, man, they need to quit showing shit. They've been horrible about that. Like ever since Avengers Age of Ultron, everything after Avengers Age of Ultron, they just can't fucking stop. There comes a point where you need to stop showing people shit because at some point you've shown everybody so much stuff, you've blown your wad, and you've basically just given everybody the entire movie, even though they haven't seen it yet.
They need to take a class in how to do movie trailers and go back to the 80s and 90s when it comes to movie trailers.
The Blue Beetle one, remember? The Blue Beetle one, the second trailer showed so much. I was like, damn, they just showed you the whole movie in this trailer. That shit was 3 minutes long.
Yeah, movie. It's like, I like the fact that character's coming back. I think that could be cool, but the problem is you've shown me it now. It's no longer going to be a surprise when I watch the movie and they show up. So right there, you've just lost any wow factor that character reveal could have had.
So unfortunately, they don't have the voice actor anymore for movie trailers.
It's like it's like when they did the second trailer for Captain America Civil War and Spider-Man showed up at the end of it. It's like, dude, can you imagine an alternate universe somewhere where we all pile into the theater to watch Captain America Civil War and then fucking Spider-Man shows up and none of us knew that shit was coming? Dude. Like, holy shit. But
because it's social media. It's because of social media. I think that's the reason why overall you're seeing these things happening with trailers, because it gets out there for social media, for clicks, for views. It's less about the movie because, well, it's going to be a little bit different with Deadpool and Wolverine, but by and large, it's the only thing that they really have because the movie in the end is not going to make any money and they've spent too much on their budgets and they barely recoup if they recoup at all the budget.
Speaking of budgets, I read something today about Captain America New World Order, just because they're doing the reshoot still and shit. The new budget for this movie has averaged out to almost $325 million.
What's
with
up,
reshoots. That's fucking ridiculous.
Blue White Scorpio. What's up, man? How you doing, brother? I like the Sabretooth member berry, but I didn't need it. I expected anyways, and honestly, I think Ryan Reynolds was too Ryan Reynolds-y. Dude, I'm gonna be honest here, man. Ryan Reynolds has been like the same dude in every movie since like Green Lantern, essentially. The reason why he works as Deadpool is because he kind of like literally is Wade Wilson. That's the only reason why that can work. That's been a shtick since like X-Men Origins Wolverine, if I'm being honest here.
No, even before that, I mean, he's just kind of always played himself. There's only like a couple movies I can think of where he hasn't done that.
Oh, all the way back to Van Wilder, he was playing Ryan Reynolds. But at least he knows that. I mean, he made a dig at him, and the writers made a dig at himself in the first Deadpool movie.
Yeah.
When he said, "Do you think Ryan Reynolds got ahead by his superior acting skills?"
No, he just plays himself.
Yeah.
Yeah, The Rock did that. The Rock's basically been himself in a lot of movies recently.
It's kind of the same thing with Arnold. I mean, Arnold just kind of plays himself. Yeah.
Dude, Red Notice with Ryan Reynolds, Gal Gadot, and fucking Dwayne Johnson might have been... That movie was so bad. They all were just acting like each other.
I never saw it.
Dude, Ryan Reynolds and Dwayne Johnson basically trying to do like Jackie Chan, Chris Tucker chemistry was so bad. It was not landing. Oh my god.
Yeah, that sounds horrible.
There was a part in the movie where The Rock is like, I'm the bad guy, and he just didn't believe him. What? Peak acting right there from The Rock.
Ryan Reynolds as Ryan Reynolds.
Oh, another one. Kevin Hart. Kevin Hart just kind of plays himself in every single movie he's in too.
Yeah, he's always the loud black guy who's trying to be funny. Yeah.
Yeah, who's always the punchline for a short guy joke.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest with you, dude. He's been like the same actor since like X-Men Origins Wolverine and Green Lantern. He's been the same dude. Same fucking performances every single time when I see his ass. No, he's got that funny shtick to him. I think it really worked in Hitman's Wife's Bodyguard #2. He really did it.
I thought he was just kind of playing himself again in those movies.
In that kind of setting, I let it go because that shit was just too funny. The part where he's like, "You left me to die," and that Samuel Jackson fucks Salma Hayek in the backseat of a truck.
I mean, I'll be honest. I'd fuck Salma Hayek in the back of a truck. I mean, shit.
Who wouldn't?
Wouldn't?
That sounds awesome.
By and large, another actor that pretty much plays the same role every single time, Jack Black.
Yeah.
Oh God, yeah.
Yeah. I'll give you that. Trying to think of some female actresses that do the exact
Yeah,
same thing.
I'm trying to think.
Sarah Silverman.
No, fucking
Yeah.
shit, what's her name?
Amy Schumer.
Not Amy Schumer.
No, I think you're talking about
Melissa McCarthy. There you go.
Oh yeah, Melissa McCarthy.
Oh God.
She's that one show where she was a fat fuck with Mike and Molly.
She's
Ever
just
since that, when she did that one comedy movie with Sandra Bullock, she's just the same.
Dude, I used to like her until I saw Tammy, and then I was just fucking sick of her. I was like, good God.
That movie is unwatchable.
That movie is bad.
Yeah.
I used to piss my mom off so badly because ever since I started doing reviews and diving into, dissecting films, I would always have to critique anything she watched. And I caught her watching Tammy one time. I was like, why the fuck are you watching this? And she's like, because it's funny. I'm like, no, the fuck it's not.
So I'm guessing Melissa McCarthy won you over with her role on Gilmore Girls.
Fuck off.
That's why you could tell he married Blake Lively. Blake Lively, she was, if you watch The Shallows, she's essentially Serena in that movie, except she's just about to be eaten by a shark. That's literally Serena.
Another one, Mila Jovovich. She kind of plays a variant of the exact same character in every movie she's in.
The one female actress that definitely has range, I hope she gets better roles in the future, is Ana de Armas. Actually has range. She can definitely play multiple characters. She's really talented. It's just
you're full of shit.
No.
Dude, you're just simping for her.
No.
Come on.
They're calling you out.
Hold on. You really don't think Ana de Armas has any range? You really don't think
No.
Zero. She's fine in the right role, but that's all she is. Give me an example.
His mind is fried right now.
My brain is actually fried. I've never heard anyone say that in my life, actually. You really don't think she has any range from Knives Out, where she was in No Time to Die, Deep Water, nothing?
She was the same.
I'll tell you. I'll tell you an actress that's got some good.
That's because you hate Puerto Ricans, you damn bigot.
Oh,
just kidding.
For God's sake. She has about as much range as Sydney Sweeney. They're
Yes.
fine in the right roles. But please do not overconflate that with acting ability. You're being dishonest.
Can you guys give me okay?
She was fine, but it was just what
it's not like range though. Range.
You're talking about range.
Oh my God.
This actress I'm gonna mention, she gets a bad rap because of Black Widow, but I really like Florence Pugh, man. Like I think
I don't know.
Yeah, you do. She was in Black Widow. She was also in
she was in Oppenheimer.
Walter gets me. Thank you, man.
She was in Oppenheimer. She was
acting range, not looks.
I'm talking about the range of characters that she was able to play from those movies that I saw her in. Deep Water, she was
she plays different characters. They're just all exactly the same.
The same.
I think that is on the bad role she's taking. Her actual acting chops is good. she can actually act well.
The worst role I have ever seen her in, and which was completely insulting to me because
Unwatchable.
I love her, is Marilyn
one?
Monroe.
I didn't
She
watch
plays
that one.
Marilyn.
Oh,
It's
Here's-
horrible.
That
Here's
one I didn't
another-
watch.
It's
Heard that one was
comedically
actually
bad.
she was
Here-
that's just miscast. I don't know why she was ever casted for that
That
role.
was the worst casting decision. I mean, it actually. Well, I didn't like the movie anyway because the movie makes you feel like you're on an acid trip or that you're going insane. So no, and it does. It makes you feel very weird. I did
You
not
talking
like.
about Shutter Island? I like Shutter Island. Shutter Island's actually pretty cool.
I know people say she's an average actress. That's fine, but I do think she's taken some bad roles. The Marilyn, I forgot about the Marilyn Monroe one. That was awful. That was a horror. That's
was
when you gotta
horrible.
look to the agent like, damn, wow,
That's
this
an
is
insult. Like,
that is-
please.
that was
Here's
one of
another-
those diversity DEI castings right there. Like, she's not Marilyn Monroe. And to be fair, I'm not that huge into Marilyn Monroe either. I know a little bit about her, but I'm not the hugest
I
fan
love
at all.
Marilyn.
You guys look the same, essentially.
Oh, well, thank you.
Oh my god.
I'm just kidding. No, I don't.
trying to think
I
of
wish.
another actor. Mark Wahlberg. He kind of seems like he plays the same guy in every
Oh,
single
yeah,
movie
he does.
he's in.
He
He
chooses
does.
to turn-
He's great in everything he's in, but
He's
is
good.
basically-
He knows how to turn
Like,
it on. Like when
Are
he's
these
doing
plants
something
trying to
serious.
kill us?
Yeah.
Yeah,
And what was the last movie that I thought he had any range in? Maybe it was that Boston bombing movie. He was pretty decent in.
I saw him in Father Stew with Mel Gibson. He was pretty good in Father Stew.
Now,
His
yeah,
two be-
yeah.
His two best performances are Daddy's Home 2 and Boogie Nights.
Henry Cavill definitely has no range. That guy is stiff. Every
Don't,
fucking role.
whatever you do, don't say that in front of Tiny. She'll
He's
light you
stiff
up like
in
the 4th of
every-
July.
Now, I will say, I tried to watch The Witcher, the first few episodes with him in it. He's Geralt or whatever his name is. I was like, bruh,
You know,
what
it's funny.
is this guy doing?
That's essentially what Strider's
I don't
character
know.
is.
I've seen
our D&D campaign.
Henry Cavill be like the brooding stoic,
Yeah,
kind of
Patriots
like
Day.
how they.
Patriots
And I've
Day
had
was
him
good
be
in
pretty
that, yeah.
funny too.
No, he was good
Who's-
in
Yeah,
Immortals.
that's why I said Mark Wahlberg can turn it on when he wants.
Yeah.
I think he's made so much fucking money he doesn't care anymore. Like I saw Uncharted with him and Tom Holland. He was trying to do something cool there, but it's like that was just a cringe movie in general.
What
Remember that
about
black villain?
Will
Remember that
Ferrell?
black female villain in that movie? Oh, she was terrible. Oh, it was awful.
I think Mark
Fuck.
Wahlberg's great. He's one of those good actors, but he's still. It's like you only cast him if you want Mark Wahlberg.
Yeah.
Like Jack
He's still-
Nicholson.
Yeah.
Nobody's going to say Jack Nicholson's a bad actor. He's one of the best.
No,
of all
no,
time,
yeah,
but
yeah,
he is always Jack Nicholson.
Mhm.
Mark
Like,
Wahlberg kind of has
Nicolas
the same
Cage.
potential.
He has range. That guy does many different roles, and you can see he definitely can put on a.
He's
a
also
performance
kind
each
of a
time.
fucking
Insane.
lunatic.
He is
I love Nick
crazy.
Cage.
Oh,
You know,
another
dude,
one.
Well, what I didn't like about Nicolas Cage is that he literally told people, I've never did a movie where I phoned it in. Bro, we saw you do Ghost Rider 2. That is for
Yeah.
sure is phoned in. No way you gave 100% effort in that shit. No way. I don't believe it.
the writer's knocking at the door. It's knocking at the door. No, oh my God. Fucking hell, dude. Another one. Jackie Earl Haley, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Kind of plays
Oh,
himself a
Jackie
little
Earl-
bit.
I don't know. I've seen him do he's been in comedic.
Oh,
roles.
he's a great-
played-
Oh, he's a
played
great
the
actor.
sympathetic guy, the terrifying guy, the creepy guy. He can be a weak character, a total fucking badass.
Yeah, maybe it's just me trying to wash the taste of that terrible Nightmare on Elm Street remake out of my mouth. Like I watched that right after I watched Watchmen. I was like, this is just Freddy Krueger pretending to be Rorschach. Like,
WT
You know,
said,
I-
Selena, please show us his hair. What the
Make
hell?
MSK show us.
MSK.
Okay, what's your hair look like? Did you get your hair cut?
Oh,
Who's that?
yeah. What'd you do?
Do it. Do
Um,
Take off your hat.
Invader said the problem with Cavill are the films. in my
don't change the
opinion.
subject. Take off the hat.
Okay,
Stop trying to
he wa-
filibuster the debate.
One.
He was.
Take
he
off your
was-
hat.
Good lord, fucking hell,
Take.
godly.
Do it now. Take off the hat. Do it now.
I'll say this: he was good in Mission Impossible.
Your hat.
Fucking hell,
Take off
Mission
your hat.
Impossible 6. He was good in Mission Impossible 6. I will give him that. Now, I can only give him that because it's Tom Cruise. Tom Cruise always gets the best out of his actors.
I've
But-
never seen a man cock his arms like guns until I saw Mission Impossible Fallout.
Yeah, but other than that, like his his Superman performance was just really flat and not good. Like Tyler Hoechlin did a better job on Superman and Lois. It was way better, but like not even close to even in the same range. Actually,
I still don't think that was his fault. I feel like that was more, and I think that was more of a failure on the writer's point than it was actually Henry's. Like Henry looked the part, he walked the part, but the thing is, no, you can only do so much with a bullshit script written by bullshit writers. I mean, I'm sorry.
We know this. Emily Blunt talked about this on Edge of Tomorrow. He literally got her to put out a better performance. Like we know, like Tom Cruise will yell at you on set if you don't do a good job. That's how you can. That's why you know he put out a good performance in Mission Impossible 6. Now I can admit he did a good job there, but I think like man, Tom Cruise is behind this, and I think it was Christopher McQuarrie.
It just hit me.
Job. Like, it just hit me. I gotta give it to them.
When are we getting Dead Reckoning Part 2? Like Part 1 came out, and we haven't heard a damn thing about Part 2.
Coming out next year.
Oh, really? Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
I'd appreciate if you use the full name.
Yeah.
Mission Impossible, Dead Reckoning, Part 2. Gotta get it all in.
I have no clue why they tried that. They knew that part shit. That's such an outdated thing. That hasn't been a thing in movies in forever. I don't know.
Not since Breaking Dawn. Not since Breaking Dawn Part 2.
Yeah, and people didn't like that. The whole part thing, and Dune did do it. Yeah. Yep. It's weird because Dune was able to actually attract an audience. Maybe I'll say this. Maybe Dune has been so popular from the book series that people know it's in parts, so they're kind of like okay with it. But I think for like shit movies like Twilight, I don't think people care if it's in parts. They're like, just fuck this franchise. The fact that could be popular.
Those movies have fallen into the realm of so bad they're good. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie.
Have you seen the DVD commentary of how they're made?
I have, but here's the thing. I have a really
that makes them even worse.
Twilight is in a really weird box when it comes to my movie dissecting thing, and it's because I grew up watching those movies with my mom. Like I can remember going to the theater and I've seen every single one of those movies in the theater because it's something she wanted to see, and I was like, you know what? I'll go with you. And some of the best theater experiences I've had with my mom have been the Twilight. Movie.
So Nate, don't answer this. We're all gonna guess. So was Nate Team Edward or Team Jacob?
Edward.
I was with the vampires. Werewolves are gay.
I'm not going to answer that question at all.
Why are you blushing?
I will say this: even though the Twilight movies are they're beyond bad, like
they're memorable. I'll admit that they are memorable.
Nate, that should be our watch party.
Let's do it.
We should torture ourselves with Twilight.
Hit me the rope.
Make fun of them. We got to watch it like it's mystery.
We gotta make fun of it.
Like
dude, Selena, we have to watch it like it's Mystery Science Theater.
And let's do it.
There's literally one single good scene in the first one, and that's when they're at like the baseball field or some shit.
You know, I will say, I think the fight choreography in all of them, it's executed really well. I will give them that.
It's like that's like the only thing they get decently okay.
Some of the characters, I like their banter. Like characters like Emmett and Alice, I don't hate them. I really don't.
I'm not, dude. You think I'm doing that gay shit? Fuck no, hell no. I'm straight as fuck.
No, I'm gonna hate myself. I hate the Twilight films. It's gonna be fun though to roast them. It's gonna be great.
No, here's the thing. If you stuck me on an island and told me there's only two franchises I can choose from to watch for the rest of my life, and it was 50 Shades of Dog shit and Twilight, I'm going with Twilight before I ever
Twilight
go.
Over 50 Shades of Black.
Yeah, at least Twilight, I can sit there, I can laugh at it, at how crazy and stupid it can get at some points, but I can never watch those fucking movies.
Before we commit to this, how many movies are there? I forgot.
There are 5. There's 5 of them.
5?
Yeah.
You have Twilight, you got New Moon, you got Eclipse, and then you got Breaking Dawn Part 1 and 2.
Okay,
you think I'm sitting there watching that trash?
This is going to be interesting.
This is why you need cats. I'm pointing out, if you had cats, they won't do that because cats don't bark like retarded dogs.
I like my dogs.
Get a yard and put them on a leash.
A yard, dude. We're in an apartment.
Put them outside and put them on a leash.
No.
Fair point, Nate. That's like comparing a turd sandwich to a giant douche.
So the one thing that I will give credit to the Twilight creator for, she created something that should honestly be a testament. She made something that is not even considered like widely good at all. It's mostly considered pretty bad. even from the book standards. But it was able to capture people. You know how people talk about like Eric and stuff like that? The audience gets to decide what they throw money at. If Twilight is not an example of how shit something can be, and the audience just threw money at it.
Dude, I was reading something the other day because I watch the Real Rejects on YouTube. They've been rewatching all the Twilight movies on their channel. And I think they were talking about it when they got done watching Eclipse. Eclipse, at the time of its theatrical run, grossed $700 million domestically. It's fucking ridiculous.
It actually beat The Dark Knight domestically, I think, in week 2 for a little bit. I think Dark Knight recovered. It beat it the next week, but that's even franchises as bad as that had people camping outside of theaters.
I was there. I can attest to that. There were. I remember Midnight Movie Madness, baby. I miss those days, honestly.
I have a question. So I may be wrong. Was 50 Shades of Grey supposed to be Twilight fan fiction?
It was.
Yeah, how close is that?
Here's the thing. It was written by a shitty fucking self-proclaimed author on her BlackBerry. She went and saw the first Twilight movie and literally told herself, I can do that, but better. And she basically, all she did was write out a novel full of her like sex fetishes and fantasies.
Listen, I've read snippets of it. I've never read the book because I don't care. And she literally sounds like a woman who's never had sex ever. Dude, and she sounds like a woman who literally like is so in her head desperate.
I can't believe
she sounds like MSK when MSK talks about sex.
I can't believe I'm saying this. I've seen porn with better storylines than 50 Shades of Grey. That is how bad those fucking movies are, dude.
Here's the thing. To be that, yeah.
Here's the thing too. How do you make sex boring? Oh, I know. 50 Shades of Grey.
No. The Halo show can prove that. The Halo show season 1, episode 8. It was the worst sex scene I've ever seen. Or Eternals. Eternals is the worst sex scene probably on film.
No. Eternals.
Dude, he literally did one stroke to her. No, he did one stroke to her.
50 Shades of Grey is crap, man. I'm sorry, dude.
And then he whispered in her ear. That is beyond the gayest shit I have ever seen in my life.
Dude, 50 Shades of Grey, unlike Twilight, 50 Shades of Grey made me regret my life. It made me want to die. I felt like my dick was going to fall off watching these boring ass sex scenes. No.
Oh, yeah, that was bad too. The original Top Gun sex scene. Oh, that was terrible.
What do you mean? Take My Breath Away is classic.
Gay.
Take my breath away.
Good
dude,
Lord.
If you don't play that song while trying to make love to your woman, you ain't doing it right. All right.
Gray says the Iron Man podcast is fanfic of the Rogues Galleries.
Wait, what?
God.
What is that?
You did, Iron.
Oh shit.
Oh my god.
I missed it. I missed it. What did it say?
So he said, hold on, where is it again?
Poro sad.
So Gray said that that the Iron Man podcast is fan fiction. What did he say?
He said the Iron Man podcast is fan fiction of the Rogues Gallery.
This would be a fanfic of my show. Mine's bigger.
I know. My show started after yours.
That makes no sense, Gray.
Dude,
Mine's
Selena,
bigger.
Once again, God. I know we keep adding on to the list of shit we're gonna have to watch, but dude, I would totally
stop watching things with you. You're a loser.
We've already been talking about movies we're gonna watch. What do you mean?
No, Nate,
she told Chaz she was gonna.
I hope you're not about
to make content with him too.
Great, because I'm not doing that.
No, she told Chaz she was
I will. No, here's the thing,
and she hasn't made content with either of you.
No, I will sit there and watch Twilight with you. I am not gonna fucking watch 50 Shades of Grey. Never again.
Okay, good. Because I won't. I've never seen it, and I'm proud to say I never have. And by the way, MSK, yes, I have. Me and Chaz did a video.
You're making content with everybody now. Apparently, okay, you're everyone's girl. I
literally just did it the other day for the first time. Good Lord.
She said, MSK, I'll be the first one you make content with, and just goes to another black man named Chaz.
I have. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
I was waiting for you to stream with me. Like, let's go watch a movie. Let's do a watch party.
Oh my god.
I I want to watch Shark Week with you.
So-
You won't even like commit.
Someone's gonna clip that. I said that she was want to make content with me first, the first black man, and she did with another black man named Chaz.
Yeah, but
then she
that's
said,
the
"Yes,
thing.
I did."
You don't think before you speak, motherfucker. Everything that comes out of your mouth is an
It
L.
sounds wrong.
God
sounds
damn, it
wrong.
sounded so wrong.
That
At
was
least you didn't
way
bring up
wrong.
That
At
video,
least-
that video, if it comes out, I'm downvoting it and calling it the worst video on YouTube ever made, and that's saying a lot.
Hey.
God,
Oh my
I better hear the
God.
best, cleanest audio on that fucking show. The Iron Man podcast, straight to VOD.
How would we do that though? Would we have to watch it privately or do it on Rumble or?
I would
like-
do it on Rumble. That's like the only reason. I mean, the only
Literally,
thing I
if you
can
just
think of-
watch it on Twitch or Rumble,
Twitch.
you're fine. Yeah. If you watch it
Okay.
on YouTube, you essentially have to mute yourself if you're not going to play the audio out. If you're
Well,
going
I
to watch it on
think
YouTube.
even
But I would just
have
do it
the
on.
audio.
I thought on Twitch you had to have the whole Amazon thing for
Yeah,
Amazon
you have
Watch
to have
Party.
Amazon Prime and then tie
Yeah,
in.
so I
Oh.
wouldn't fuck with Twitch.
No,
So no Twitch.
no
just
Twitch.
Rumble?
Yeah, I would
Rumble,
probably just
I think
Rumble or
Rumble-
X.
Yeah, that's how Jesse does the
Oh,
Doctor
the
Who
Doctor
streams,
Who.
and they watch like 3 episodes a night sometimes on Sundays.
Mm-hmm.
The Iron Man podcast is straight to Tubi. Tubi's fucking fire. Tubi's
Hey, I
fucking
love
amazing.
Tubi. Tubi's
actually
awesome.
great.
Oh, you
What are
want to hear
talking
some?
about?
You want to hear an interesting fact? Tubi
Yes.
has more subscribers to it than Disney Plus.
For real? Yeah.
Yeah, not even kidding. Tubi, a free basic like cable streaming service, has more subscribers than a conglomerate massive corporation like Disney can produce.
Oh,
Disney
But you
do
want
that.
to know who owns? You know who owns Tubi though?
Fox?
Fox, which is owned by Disney.
You can't make this up.
Did you skip the one where WC says the Iron Man podcast is a super killer to Iron's ISO? Oh no!
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. What?
Aw.
Cry about it, bitch. That's what you do.
Wait a second, MSK, go full screen.
You don't want to be like this. This is disgusting. This is awful in every way. If I could kill it, I would. But I legally can't. But I've considered it.
Hello, darkness, my old friend. Dude, that will never not be a legendary moment. After BVS's opening weekend, the interviewer to Ben Affleck says, hey, did you know that the audience didn't like the movie? He was... You can't ever recapture that
Dude,
ever
Ben-
again.
Well, I can understand if because there's so many actors like and Ben Affleck included. Playing Batman is like their fucking dream. And
But
to have
it's
it go
even
so
more
badly.
crazy, man. The fact that he was already casted in one of the worst super movies ever, which was the first Daredevil movie he'd been in, and then being part of another worst superhero movie ever made. You can't make that up.
Careful. who
And
you
it's
say
sad
that
because
to.
the dude, I mean, the jawline, everything, he was born to play a comic book superhero.
Yeah, I honestly believe he could have did a great Batman.
He's a
Zack
great
Snyder
yeah.
really fucked that up. Yeah.
That's because Zack Snyder's
Snyder
only
is
read-
solely to blame for how bad all of those movies were.
And
It's
Warner
because-
Brothers.
That's because Zack
Yeah.
Snyder's only read 5 comics in his fucking life.
He's read the dark read. He watched YouTube videos. He ain't read them shits. I almost guarantee you he watched YouTube breakdown videos of them. The actual, yeah,
What,
actually read. There's no way
what
he
kills
did.
me to this day is like I remember the promotional I remember the promotional interviews they were doing leading up to the release of the film, and Zach
It
was,
was
talking
hype.
about
Yeah.
oh dude, it was hype as hell, and he
Yeah.
was talking about his biggest inspiration for the film was the Dark Knight Returns. Other than Batman's look, there is nothing about that movie that screams The Dark Knight Returns at all.
Dude, I'm telling people right now, if you even bother to read the comics based around some of the stories these movies are based around, some of them do a very decent job, some of them do the best job. That one is the worst offender of it.
The
Death of Superman, Dark Knight Rises, really?
The only
Stop.
thing that movie has in common with The Dark Knight Returns is Batman's look and the fight with him and Superman. That's it. He literally looked at those things from that comic and was like, "Oh, I know everything I need to know about before I make this movie now." Fuck off. No, you don't. It's literally the same comic book where Batman grabs a gun out of a criminal's hand and goes, "These are the weapons of cowards." But yet, in the same movie that you say this movie was based off the specific comic, Batman's blowing criminals away.
I'll even say, if you don't want to read the comic, cool. There's a 2-part animated movie that does it good.
Yeah.
Go watch that. Literally, watch anything better than that steaming pile of shit. In that movie, Batman. Oh shit! These guys are about to kill each other. Okay, and then Batman's like, they figure out the Martha thing, and then they're like teammates. They're like, what?
It's the worst.
Hey, you want to know what? That was cinematic gold. When you found out when he yelled Martha, it brought it almost to the same level as Morbius.
That is definitely a movie where actors acted, the directors
directed, producers produced, music flowed, and it premiered. Thanks, movie.
Stuntmen stunted. I don't fucking know.
Stunted.
Bro, stunted.
I never thought I would ever say thanks, movie, but BVS is one of them. Truly a masterclass in shit, honestly.
I still to this day can't figure out what the fuck they were doing casting Jesse Eisenberg as Lex Luthor.
Horrible casting.
That is some of the worst casting I've ever seen in my life, right next to Jared Leto as the fucking Joker. Like,
trash fucking casting. Anyone that defends that casting, I know you ain't read no comics, or at least you know anything about Lex Luthor.
If anything, he might as well have been the Joker.
Like, yeah, I agree. He should have been Riddler. He'd been that'd have been slam dunk Riddler casting.
You know who would have been the best casting for Lex Luthor in that movie? Keira Knightley, clearly.
Like, even if you haven't read comics, there have been great iterations of Lex Luthor on screen. Gene Hackman, Michael Rosenbaum, my personal favorite, the one from the animated series. I can't believe Hollywood was like, let's subject ourselves to Jesse Eisenberg, Lex Luthor. Like, bruh.
Tony Robinson says the Snyder cut was long and boring. Here's the thing. I still prefer it over what we got with the Whedon cut. Good God.
I'll be honest here, man. I didn't care for it either. It was a little bit better than Joss Whedon's cut, but I'll be honest here, that's to be expected. His cut was a steaming pile of shit. There was like one good scene in it, maybe.
All I saw when I see Jesse Eisenberg in that movie, the only thing I'm thinking is that his master plot of taking over the world is Facebook. Social media. That was the only thing that I would think of anytime I see him, is because that stupid social media movie. About
is it just me, or does it seem like him and what's his name? His name was right there. I was literally just thinking about it. Michael Cera. It seems like him and Michael Cera could be fucking related. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah.
That's actually that's another actor right there that plays himself, Michael Cera.
Yeah, he's just Michael Cera and everything. I mean, other than Superbad, I can't name a single movie where I actually like him in anything.
He was okay in Scott Pilgrim versus the World.
Yeah. Oh, there's another one, Jonah Hill. He just kind of plays himself too.
Pretty much every actor that's ever done a what's that director's name now? Why am I blanking on his name?
Everybody's blanking on something tonight. Oh, Steve Carell? Steve Carell?
No. 40-year-old version, Superbad, Knocked Up. Can't think of the damn director's name.
Tony Robinson said Jesse Eisenberg and Michael Cera are the same person. Yeah, they might as well be.
Well, you've never seen them act in the same movie at the same time.
What about Tony Homo? What about that guy?
There's no such thing.
Damn it.
Yeah, Seth Rogen plays Seth Rogen.
If there wasn't a lot of shit going on with James Franco, I'd say James Franco kind of plays the same guy in every movie. I mean, he wasn't that way when the Spider-Man trilogy was still going on, but I mean, everything he did after Spider-Man 3, it kind of felt like he was just playing James Franco.
Spider-Man 3 still sucks, in my opinion. It's okay. It's below average, I would say. I don't think it sucks. I would give it like a 5 out of 10.
Judd Apatow.
6 out of 10, maybe.
All Judd Apatow actors all seem to play the same type of character.
I'm trying to think.
I've actually never seen Pineapple Express, honestly.
It's funny.
Will it make me get laid?
I don't know. Will it?
God,
If your chick
Fucking
likes
hell.
stoner movies.
Yeah.
Damn. Like, what's the? Oh my god, we should do a tier list of movies at some point later on when we start chipping away at doing movie franchises, like I want us to, where best Netflix and chill movies to get
I'm
laid
trying
to.
You know, I was thinking about it the other day. Oh, Tony Robbins.
Netflix and chilling? What?
No, no, Tony just said Adam Sandler. Yeah, that's another guy who kind of plays the same character in every movie. But here's the thing.
Well, no,
I can kind of excuse Adam Sandler a little bit because he's actually made some movies that are pretty funny, and then he's made some movies that are pretty shit.
he's done a couple dramatic. I mean, it's the same with my mind is just blanking on name. Jim Carrey. Jim Carrey has had some roles.
Carrey definitely has range.
Does have range.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But most
Carey
people
definitely has
know
range.
him more from his comedies.
I would say I would say another one. John Travolta, he kind of plays the same guy at every movie too, a little bit. John Travolta is just kind of insane, like Nicolas Cage, though, in my opinion.
Yeah.
What else is there? Because nothing else got announced this week. No, nothing else got announced this week.
Say what?
I have to go work.
Oh, you
What?
do?
Mm-hmm.
So you're gonna leave me?
Okay.
It's Friday night. I need to get out there and
Make some money. It sounds like a nope.
No,
Yeah,
she's the one. She's the one driving the guys to the strip clubs, not
Yeah.
No.
the one they're going to see.
I
at the
don't
strip
work at a strip club, guys.
Secretly, if you did, I wouldn't care. Money is money. I don't give a fuck personally.
Well,
Bill, you know, like people are, but your morals, you know, when a bill says $199, you know, your morals don't pay that shit. Just saying.
I love my husband. I wouldn't do that.
That's gay.
You see, Selena is one thing that a lot of girls of this current era are not, and that's faithful. She's got standards.
There's
So
OnlyFans.
OnlyFans is for e-thoughts with no morals and values. Shut up.
Hey, what did we just say about bills?
Or slightly handicapped individuals. Like,
I'm sorry. If I started
I'm not
dating a
gonna say
girl
names.
and it didn't matter how attractive she was or how much I liked her or how good her personality was, if I found out she had an OnlyFans and she was just taking pictures of her ass for other dudes, I wouldn't date her after that.
Nope.
Sorry. No. I'd drop her like a sack of potatoes right then and there. What why is MSK looking at me like that?
You
No.
both just disgust me. Just don't look at me.
Wish me
anymore.
luck tonight, though, you guys. I really need a
won't.
bunch of guys to go to the club so I can make a lot of money and go home.
Are you
That would
taking
be great.
those chinks again?
Hmm?
Are you taking those? You're taking those taco eaters? Those fucking?
Don't listen to this man, Selena. Good luck.
YouTube.
Go make money.
Oh yeah,
YouTube. Oh my gosh.
Where's
Go
that?
make some money.
God damn it. Fucking
Iron,
hell.
you're a little late on the noise.
Noise. What?
The fire alarm.
Oh.
Smoke detector.
Oh.
Smoke detector.
Oh, right.
Oh my god.
And when he's
Dude, I'll be
getting
honest
into
with you.
dangerous territory.
That's our warning to him.
Yeah.
Like, dude, I literally didn't know the black people smoke detector was a fucking stereotype. I honestly didn't know that. And then KDOT, one time we did a video before we did it, where I hit record, it hit the beep, and I was like, it's real. It's real. Fuck.
Oh no, K not.
Fucking KDOT has a smoke detector that goes off. Oh my god. Damn. Remember that time he was beating off before we did the Dark Knight Rises review? And I couldn't do it with him because he invited me. I was like, hey, we're gonna do this review. Okay, we're on the Batman project before the Robert Pattinson one came out. I get in there in the streamer room with him. Man, it's in there. You hear like and all this fucking porn sounds, and
What?
he's just beating off. And then I'm like, you ready, dude? And he just fell. After he beats off, he falls asleep. And I had to scramble 2 other people to do this review.
What?
This is K dot you're talking about.
I have to question the legitimacy of this story a little bit.
Why would I ever lie to you guys? What do I gain from that?
I'm just
Because
saying,
you're-
should you be telling
You guys
this
already
story?
have low
I didn't say you
standards
were lying.
anyway. I'm
you
already
should-
hanging out with you guys. There's no clout to be had from you fucking clout chasing fucks.
Hey.
Hey, you said the check. was
And you
in the
wonder
mail,
why
I feel like
Selena won't invite you on.
You know, wait a minute. I have more pull than her. What are you talking about?
You actually do. I have nobody's following me.
That'll
Oh
change
my
once you
God.
launch the channel. Guarantee it.
Wait, I don't
Oh
even
my
know.
God.
Is anybody following me? Let me check.
On your YouTube channel?
Yeah, I have 23 subscribers.
Hey, that's
That
23
is
more.
very sad.
You haven't put out
Yes,
any
okay.
videos.
I
That's
never
tw-
started making any videos. I know.
they're waiting on you. Like you got to start
I
putting stuff
know.
out.
I know.
Oh, fuck.
Hey,
You
you know
guys,
what?
I
Hey,
hate all of
guys.
you.
Hey,
I truly hope all of you burn.
Hey, there's
Yeah,
some
I'm
subscribers.
only I'm halfway on my watch hours. I only need about 1,400 more, and I only need the big problem's the subscribers 339.
Yeah, but you
To
just got to 160 or sorry 360. Wait, what am I saying?
161.
161.
When
Yeah.
you get to 199, just screenshot that for the moment that it's ever gonna happen. And
Oh, I plan on it.
MSK called me one time while I was getting some head. Getting some knowledge. He was getting some knowledge from a girl. She was gifting him mouth stuff.
You know, it's funny. I can actually believe that story a lot better than I can believe K-Dot's jerking off before the Dark Knight fucking review.
God, man.
What is that?
That's
It's a
Butter's
dog.
going crazy.
What?
I told her put it outside and put it on a leash. God
Quit
damn.
saying it. Them dogs have names, bro.
Thor doesn't do that. Thor just sits there like a dog and just does
No,
stuff.
Thor's a fucking crybaby. That's
Ah!
yeah.
You just had to get the crybaby ones that wouldn't shut up. Everyone's got the silent ones.
Tony said Chaz did that hawk.
I will say this: that girl proved
Spit on that
all the-
thing.
I'm just saying,
Spit on that thing.
all the girls want, all guys want is a freaky chick like that. That's all they want.
No, I
They're
want a
fucking
girl
ugly
that
feminist
I
bitches.
want a girl.
You need a girl to spit on it, jerk it off, and start slobbering on that shit.
No,
All guys want that.
I want a girl that can do that. Secondly, I want one that's not gonna, leave my ass and cheat on me. First thing. All right.
All right, y'all.
What the fuck?
He's so mean to me.
God,
Uncle
All right.
Kagi once said, with great power comes great big booty bitches.
Will you let this woman go, Selena?
I gotta go.
Go get
Yeah.
that money.
All right, you guys
Good
have a
night,
good
Selena.
night listening.
All right,
Remember,
see ya.
MSK,
What?
YouTube.
You too.
YouTube.
Remember when you were making out with your first girlfriend, and you came right as she touched your leg? It was me, Barry. I jerked you off at super speed so it'd seem like you nutted at just a woman's touch.
Dude, that
All right,
shit is
guys.
hilarious.
That's pretty funny.
Yeah.
I've never
God.
seen
We'll see you, Selena.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Have a good
All right,
night.
I'll be right back. I gotta tell her bye.
Dude, have you seen the? Hold
Giving
on.
us
Have
to
you,
your wife? What the fuck?
have you seen the extended version of that video?
Yo, my God.
It goes on for like 5-10 minutes.
Bruce dies, and he's just like, cool story, bro.
Dawn, what did you do?
The only reason MSK is lasting this long is because YouTube doesn't know he exists yet. Oh, fuck off.
Night, Selena.
Hey, I need a girl to hawk two on my dick and choke on it to the point where my eyes roll back on that shit.
No, no, I don't need that image in my head. I don't need that image in my head going forward. All right, just no.
Why not?
Because that's gay. I don't want to think of you. Shit.
God, man. Yeah, I just want to. I mean, all like, even if you were the girl, like your girlfriend or whatever, you want to come home and just have her just slob on your dick and lick under your fucking nut cheese or some shit. Like, I don't fucking know.
Do you even know what true love is, my guy?
Sex is just how you. No, the only thing good women are for. Like, what are we talking about here? Women are good for their opinions. What the fuck?
What?
They're lucky we let them have that shit.
I don't
that's
know
gonna get
what.
clipped.
You
Oh,
know
shit.
what? MSK. I pray for you every single day that you actually find a woman that enjoys you for you. You know, she likes your personality, including this side of you. And you know what? I hope you find a woman that just really appreciates you, man. That's all I can wish for you. It's all any of us can really wish for.
Well, we're all destined to date our mothers.
No.
Well, that's what psychologists have said.
Actually, you know
It's
what?
gotta be true.
You know, if the girl acted like my mom, that'd probably be wouldn't be a bad thing. I'm not gonna lie.
Chloe, I did not mean that. You are good for your opinions because you're a smart lady.
You know, I've had people try to introduce me to girls, and I don't know what it is. I guess I don't know. I guess I'm just not interested in dating right now. I don't know.
I'm not really.
All I know is it seems like I always wear.
Time.
For some reason, it seems like I don't know. It doesn't matter what shirt I'm wearing, but every shirt seems to say "friend zone me." So, I mean,
there's just nothing appealing about me. I guess like I've gone to public, I've gone out in public. I mean, I've tried to talk to people, and I mean, I've had good conversations with people, but that nothing's really gone in a way to where I've felt a connection with anybody. I'm just like, I mean, you guys are some cool people, but I don't know, not feeling it.
Yeah, like I don't know. I've only dated a few girls. It's just I don't care anymore, man.
Chess said nut cheese in IGGA. You gross.
No, like if she gonna hawk two on your fucking nuts, she better lick under your ass crack or something. Blow your put your balls in your mouth.
That is
come on, man.
You do that on the third date after you get to know her. All right.
No,
that's our third date.
Third date. This guy's so cute. He's doing that 3-date rule shit from like 2009. Nah, man, you smash one night and you leave that bitch.
I am a man with standards. All right,
that's not good enough.
I have standards, man. I will not. If I'm gonna stick my dick in her, I'm gonna make sure she's the right one first.
Think about it this way.
I mean, right? It's almost like modern dating bases. She touches I mean, first base is about third date. Second base is about the fifth date. And
bro,
whatever.
Yeah. You gotta the first night you gotta make her just if she wants to come home with you, you make her gag on that shit like her eyes are rolling back and she's watering up, bro. You gotta like that. Women want to be fucking just spanked and slapped around.
That's just
I know from experience. You're having consensual sex, you NPC.
But if you're trying to have sex with her, you don't beat her ass. Like the fuck?
Oh my god! I'm not talking about Gokuing her, like Dragon Ball Z that bitch. Like if she wants to gag on your fucking choke on your meat, let her. Fucking hell, I don't care.
I need a woman like Android 18. There we go.
See, Chloe gets it. Yeah, like what's got 3 dates? Hell nah. What the hell? Better gag on that shit in the first date if she wants to.
I don't know.
Second date.
You just call me old fashioned, I guess. I mean, I feel like by the end of the first date, I guess I want to get to know you more. You know, I mean, I'm not going to be able to learn every single thing about you after just one date.
Wow, youngest boomer alive.
My parents raised me well, in my opinion. All right, there's a lot worse things I could be doing right now than this. All right. What? MSK looks like a disappointed dad.
You disgust me. I thought I raised you better.
Oh my god.
I feel like MSK talks so much about sex, but he's too scared to actually do the deed. I've pounded out the women before.
MSK wouldn't know what to do if there was an actual pussy in front of him.
Don't what it looks like?
Don't you touch it? Oh my god. It actually looks like that. What do
I won't, porn has probably deranged my brain to a point where I think all women's stuff looks like that.
Chloe says, I get it, Nate, but at the same time, sometimes you got to make
a
girl's mascara run. Yeah, I to me, I guess it just depends on the girl. I maybe if I know I'm not going to be with her or it's just going to be a temporary thing, then maybe.
I'm just saying.
I mean, there's been plenty of girls I've been with that, it's been a casual fling and then that's it. We've just got to move the fuck on.
I'll be honest with you, dude. I'd be fine with that. Like some no strings attached, have sex a few times. She leaves, I leave, no hard feelings. Like, I don't know.
But eventually,
I'll be honest with you, you can genuinely grow a connection with someone if you have synergy and you take them home. The problem here, the ones you don't want to do that with is the ones where you can't really talk to. Like, small talk is cool if you barely know the person, you barely see the person. But if it's like small talk with someone you're trying to pound and destroy, it's like agony. It's like, do you like anything? Have you ever thought your thoughts through? She'd be like, what do you like? Oh, I like going out. Doing what? Oh, I like hiking. Bitch,
I know.
Walking 10 feet.
That's the whole reason I stopped like going on dating apps and shit, is because every single girl you talk to on a dating app is like that.
Yeah.
You know, well, tell me something about yourself. Well, I play around on Twitter. All right, what do you do on Twitter? I just tweet. Like, bitch. All right. What kind of movies are you into?
Oh, I like
Horror.
TV.
Well, what kind of movies are you into? Horror. All right. What's some of your favorite? What's some of your favorite horror movies? The one where they're in space and the girl's chest bursts open. Well, okay. It's not going well. Bitches with no personality. Yeah, there's a lot of girls like that everywhere, Chloe. They just got no personality, and you can't talk to them. And it's like,
you ask them what they like in movies. I like the new Marvel movies. They're like, no, you don't. Those fucking bitches, no one likes some shits.
It's like
Marvel movies, which is trash.
Well, also, you know, my favorite ones are the ones that get mad at you for asking a bunch of questions while you're trying to get to know them. Why are you asking me so many questions? I'm trying to get to know you.
Like that. One girl on Tinder was like that. We matched, and I don't really go on Tinder. I think dating apps are trash, but one I did at a match, and then I asked her like 3 things, basic stuff. What is your name, your age, and what do you like to do in your free time? She said, no, nobody asks this much questions in real life. And I was like, delete conversation.
What do you mean not in real life? Hold on, Walter said Nate is talking about relationships, not hookups. Yeah, man, I want a relationship. I don't want maybe I want a girl that I can settle down with one day and have maybe I want a girl that I can settle down with one day and have fucking kids, man, and actually build a family. Come on.
Nate, Nate, that's how you get AIDS.
Starting a family? What?
No, going after hookers. That's how you get AIDS. What the hell?
I would never go anywhere near a hooker. Sorry,
never. Yeah, never. Even professional ones cost like $500.
I don't care if she's professional. I'm not fucking doing it. I don't know how many dicks have been inside that gaping blue waffle of hers. Sorry.
No, that's even hot. That's even hotter, dude. Gaping blue waffle. Fuck yeah.
Tony says traditional relationships are rare nowadays. Yeah, they are, but there are people out there like me that, you know, still want that. I can't be the only one.
I have an idea for you. Record a video of you on your desk, just like you are right now. Then you loop it, play it while you're on an MSK stream, so you can go do whatever you want. It's honestly a genius idea.
How do you know I haven't already done that?
That's honestly a great idea.
Walter says, look at the bright side, Nate. At least Eric July noticed you. Did you get your second retweet by him recently?
Hey, I get noticed by the black man.
I didn't even do anything. I was just looking. I just took a picture of it and put it on Twitter and tagged it. I didn't think he was going to fucking retweet it. I mean, it's cool that he retweeted it, but I mean, I wasn't trying to get attention. I don't even post on Twitter that much anyway.
Did you finish I Saw One?
No, I started reading it today, but I had a bunch of videos and stuff to do.
You're on you said you're on the first few pages, right?
Yeah, I'll probably start it. I'll probably finish it tomorrow.
I'll be honest here, man. When I first read it, I go back and forth on I Saw 1 and 2. I think both have their pros and cons. But when I first read it, people were like, "Well, you didn't read it. You were." I never talked about it until I read it. You could check all my tweets. I never talked about the quality of book until I read it. I told people I could have read that and it could have been bad, and I would have just been okay. This is not good. But I wouldn't go on Twitter and be like, "Man, Eric, you're a piece of shit for writing." It'd be like, okay, book wasn't good. It wasn't for me. Then I just move on. I wouldn't make it my whole identity. No. You know, and it's honestly, I tell people right now, if that is the worst thing you've read, I know you haven't read comics. There's way worse stuff. Yeah. Even if you consider that bad, let's say you do, in your own opinion, you consider anything you want in your own opinion bad. If that's the worst thing you ever read, you probably have read nothing in your life. Just saying, you're lying, or you never read anything. You're full of shit.
Yeah. The thing for me is when I was reading it today, what I like about it, just from, the first couple pages I've read, is it feels like the beginning of a brand new universe. It's not it's not so in your face to the point where it's a little ridiculous. You know, he's setting stuff up to he's laying the groundwork for the future of what he's trying to do with his brand. And it's cool. I like the characters. I like the story that he's trying to tell. You know, is it the greatest thing in the world? No, but you know what? It works. It's a better comic book tale than some of the other, you know, stuff that I've read, you know, coming out of Marvel and DC. That's for sure. You know, I don't get the hate. I really fucking don't. I think people like Dick and Riley are just blowing it way out of proportion because Eric has done something that, you know, they haven't. And he's successful and they just can't fucking take it. I know I'm sad. Rest in peace. Chloe said,
I've said online before that even if ISOM was the worst comic book to ever be created, it doesn't justify the extent shit has gone. Yeah, you have people that are at this point just justifying doxing, stalking, harassment over a comic book, characters on pieces of paper.
And if Riley
ridiculous.
And if Riley gets his way, soon there will be death over this comic book.
Over an indie comic book.
I really hope he shows up to Denver and then some people just beat his ass in the parking lot.
One of the stupidest arguments they keep making is, well, Eric July and the F and T Zeros complain about Disney and Marvel and DC. What's wrong with us doing it? Eric July didn't go and buy Superman and turn him into ISOM.
Right.
That's completely different.
These
are existing IPs that are beloved, timeless, all that. They're getting hijacked by idealists that are destroying it. Something that pre-exists. This is an original thing. You can either like it or not, but to have this kind of passion over something that's only been out 2 years is fucking dumb.
Yeah, to me, and you know, the thing is, it's doing enough original stuff to where I like it even more, dude. Like, you know, when you look at a character like ISOM, you know, he kind of has a bit of Superman's powers. Like, there's a moment in the book where you're totally expecting him to fly, and he admits that he can't. He just fumbles and falls on a car. Like, it's actually one of the better parts of the book. You're like, oh shit, he's getting ready to fly. Nope. Shit. It kind of subverts your expectations a little bit, and it works. You know, once again, I don't get the hate, man. You know, when I'm done with this one, I'm like, if I got the money next paycheck, I'll probably go ahead and just order ISOM 2 and read it as well.
Yeah.
You might want to wait. They're supposed to be doing some kind of bundle or something, I think, with Gooding.
Oh, really?
Yeah, with Gooding, you can get Gooding and ISOM 2 together.
Ooh, okay. That's
Oh,
cool.
I'm supposed to get Gooding. I got paid, so I'm probably just gonna go get Gooding then later on.
Trying to think too. I thought about trying to review comics, but the thing is, I've already got the gaming channel. I've got the movie channel. Do I really want to start another channel to try and do something else, or maybe I should combine one of those?
No, that'll be bad. The niches would clash.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna have 4. This one, the comic one, YuGiOh, and just the gaming one.
I guess if you guys were gonna talk about comics, I could always come on and do that kind of shit. But
yeah, that's up to you. If you're super, I would just say if you're super passionate about something, do it and just chip away at it every once in a while. Just kind of build it like you did the other ones that you already have. It's the same thing. You're uploading content every once in a while anyway. Yeah, I think it's like 30. It's like $50 for both or whatever. I think
for both. I mean, it cost me about $40 just for that one book right there. I mean, that's pretty good.
Let me say. Well, yeah, given the length of that book, because isn't that one you have is like what 100 pages? I think 996, something like that.
It's about the length of a Walking Dead trade paperback.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me go to see what I have in my cart for Eric's thing. I don't have anything in my cart. What the fuck? I could do PayPal Pay in 4 on this one and pay it off over time. I'm not too sure.
Whoa. Eric July is offering layaway.
Shit. We're not doing that one again. Nope. We're not doing that. I'll have a stroke.
What? So Rippaverse is like Kmart now? What the hell?
And honestly, any of the Marvel and DC stuff, I get, it's usually stuff that I know has gotten good reception, and I know I'm going to enjoy it. You know what I mean? It's not a bunch of shit that I'm going into blind, especially with the newer stuff they're doing that is just kind of diuretic nonsense. So I need to.
Oh yeah, no, Uber. Yeah, no, I'm surprised they don't have financing with Uber Eats yet.
I need to get the rest of Danny Cates's Venom run, like the absolute Carnage and King and Black stuff is fucking fantastic, dude. Ugh, man. I think I'm starting to notice a trend. Whenever I start drinking, I start talking about my relationship problems. Maybe I need to stop doing that on fucking stream.
No, I think you need another one.
Another. I mean, I got a couple Bold Rocks in my fridge. I mean, fuck it, man.
That's why I'm on coffee right now.
Dude, I don't drink anything beyond like 4 or 5% alcohol, man. I mean, I'm not a heavy drinker at all. I mean, you guys saw what happened that one night when I broke out the pink whiskey and was basically smashed almost instantly after one shot. I was like, yeah, I'm not a fucking drinker, dude.
Well, challenge accepted for getting you shit-faced in Las Vegas next year.
Oh God, no, please don't. I honestly, well, I mean, I could get a hotel out there. Yeah. Chloe said Nate about to channel Nick Rekieta. No, that is horrible. No. We need 4 local Nate. Oh my God. Why is everyone on a mission to get me drunk?
Because it'd be funny.
I'm a sad drinker. Do you remember about a year and a half ago when I was still at my old job?
Yeah. I think we need to scrap this whole idea.
Yeah. Because then you'll be the next Nick Rekieta that I gotta beat
up. Now, Nate, have you tried LSD? That might be a way to go.
How about peyote?
No, but I've heard. But my parents have told me stories about them taking acid and shit. Oh God!
Please never say that ever to me ever again.
Nate strikes me as a cuddly drunk. I don't know. There's been moments where I've been a loud drunk. I've been kind of what you said, a cuddly drunk, but I've also been really depressed. I've been a depressed drunk too. I remember at my last job, I hated that shit so bad. It got to a point where I was drinking a lot on stream, and it's kind of bad when you know you're not a drinker, but you're doing it anyway.
See, you started drinking on one stream that the night before, then you were still drinking when I got on a stream with you the next day.
Yeah.
And then nobody could find you for the next 3 days.
Oh, dude. And the thing, I think I fell asleep on stream at one point while drinking.
And you were fucking depressed as hell. Like, oh.
I felt bad afterwards because I felt like my demeanor and just my attitude were dragging the vibe of the show down. I was like, dude, don't ever let me drink on stream like that again. Like, oh, dude, it was not a good year for me at all. It was bad. Like, I'm so fucking glad I got the hell out of there. But yeah, the first time I got like truly drunk was like graduation night. This is how young I am. It was only in 2019, dude. But when I graduated, I got so fucking drunk that I don't even remember what happened like for half the night. Like I woke up in my bed and I had to ask my mom. I was like, what the fuck happened? Last thing I remember was my dad bringing home McDonald's. And that was it. Fucking, she was like, well, The Flash was on TV. And you were yelling at someone about being a dumbass and telling them to stop making stupid decisions. She said I had a whole yelling match with some character in The Flash. I was like, okay. She was like, you were just very loud, very obnoxious, and we just could not get you to shut the fuck up. I was like, so... like, what happened? Like, I remember Dad bringing home McDonald's, and then I don't remember much after that. She was like, no, you ate and then went to bed.
What kind of drunk are you? You're just mentally insane.
A bipolar one, apparently. But the thing is, my mom is like, of the times I've been drunk, I don't think I've been angry or anything like that. I don't think I've been violent. So, I mean, that's good. As long as I'm not that, I think I'm all right. It's no coincidence Nate began drinking when he met MSK. Oh, shit.
Well, on an unrelated note, I've got a little kitten now that finally came out of his cage, and he is now rushing around all over my apartment.
Oh, shit.
So that's a good sign that he's now out exploring. But it's kind of funny because my other cat is just watching him.
Sober Nate is the best Nate. Yes. I mean, I like being sober, but if we're just chilling out right now, I might crack one of these open just to just kind of chill out even more. I mean, I'm not going to drink enough to the point where I'm just sauced off my ass. Can we have the kitty? Oh,
No.
Do you have the cat drunken? Like, can we see what it looks like?
Can
Or
we see the kitty?
Maybe in a later stream, being that this is the first day in the new place, and like I said, he's still
okay.
socialized.
Yeah, it has to do his.
I've got to be very careful on my interactions with him because I've already been scratched and bit. Because this is his first day away from his mom.
No.
And so
no.
I'm very watching how his behavior is and just letting him slowly explore. But earlier he kept going into places and just literally hiding. But like I said, now he's been kind of rushing around, burning off some energy. I'm concerned because he needs to eat and drink some water. So I'm trying to keep an eye on him.
To be fair, I've always did this whenever I knew new cats. If you just put it out, whenever they want food, they'll go and get it.
Oh yeah.
If he gets ever that hungry, he'll just go and get it. Just kick him out tonight and tell him to go get a job.
Oh no, no. He's only like maybe 7 weeks old at best. When he gets to 12 weeks, that's when I will start demanding he start paying rent and get a job.
Walter said, "This is YouTube. We're not allowed to show kitty on stream."
Yeah. If any girl starts whipping it out, no, we gotta take care of that shit.
But girls can't whip it out, man. That's not how basic biology works.
Girls gotta keep it in
let
their
me
pants.
see if I can get the fat ass.
Yeah, if you were the girl and you can make her blow her load, then you're doing a good job.
Right, Tony said, I feel a sip from McDonald's Sprite would get anybody drunk. That shit is electric. I'm not gonna lie.
That's a no on him.
Jeez.
Oh, did he scratch you again or bite you?
Oh no, my oldest here is gone dead weight. So he knows how to properly dead weight, and he does not want to be picked up.
Aw.
Oh no, Chloe, it wasn't anything you said. He has a new cat, and it's kind of being a little bastard right now.
He's learning in his new environment.
This is okay. Sorry.
That's the only thing I hate about my schedule is
chicks with dicks.
My new work schedule. I could get a pet, but the thing is, I wouldn't be home a lot to really take care of them. So there's really no point in getting one right now, unless I get like a goldfish or something like that.
Oh no. Good Lord.
But then again, who wants? I mean, there's plenty of people that are fine with that kind of thing. But if I want a pet, I want something like a cat or a dog. I just need time to take care of them. What, you don't want a kid? You know what? We need to band together and get MSK like a dog or something. Like he needs one for that empty place of his.
No.
I take that back.
MSK strikes me as a cat person.
I like cats and I love vagina.
Two different cats, buddy.
Oh darn! I moved. I was gonna move the camera to catch the little guy, but as soon as I started moving, he went back into the kitchen.
Selena's in chat.
He's gonna make himself food like Garfield and just walk around with it plate in his hand. Okay.
Selena's in chat. WZ, don't get a fish. They're trapped in such a tiny space, and it's sad. What about a guinea pig? Guinea pigs are
fucking loud.
Toast has hamsters.
Dude, my
guinea
sister
pigs are extremely loud.
My sister used to have one, and his name was Zorro. She literally named him Zorro.
Thor just went into Iron's room. Where does he go if he goes in there? He goes in there, he looks at the TV, and he goes under Iron's legs.
Yep.
My previous cat ran away. He's in a better place. Oh boy. I'm sorry.
Did Jay open the door?
Oh no.
God. Oh my
That's the floor.
All right, we'll be heading out of here in about 10 minutes. I gotta get to bed for work in the morning. But no, we had a great stream tonight. Just guys just chilling, talking, having a good time.
Selena was here too. She was here. Did you forget about her?
One of the panelists of all time. She came, she sat down, she talked, and she existed.
She panelist. She
talked.
She co-hosted.
No, never. I don't need a fucking co-host. Selena's one of the guys. Remember, good lord. And then
Selena
tomorrow
is
we'll
one
probably
of-
cover
she is
the
one of
other
the guys,
stuff.
yeah.
Yeah, she'd be more like one of the guys. I asked her, you got any hot single ladies that I can rizz up, pound, and they can tell you what a piece of shit I am. And
did Tiny just
she's
send me a message? She's supposed to be fucking asleep, dude.
Why does Tiny message you? Why don't she message me? She only
Because
messages me
because she's playing D&D with us, dude.
She never messaged me at all. Outside of hey, are we on tonight, bitch? And I'm like, okay.
How much you disrespect Henry Cavill.
Oh, maybe I'll just get on my knees and just suck off Henry Cavill's dick. Maybe that'll get her to talk to me. She never talks to me at all.
She's probably asking about what time we're starting tomorrow.
Okay. Yeah, she only talks to me on Tuesdays and Saturdays when she joins. She's like, are we on tonight? And I'm like a date? And she's like, yeah.
She just roasts the shit out of you like a thermonuclear bomb.
Good God.
But yeah, Strider's going to be there. She's going to be there. Darnell's going to be there. And I got 2 friends of mine that are going to be there. So it's 5 players pretty much. We had one drop out, which was 1776. I guess just between her work schedule and personal life, she can't make it.
I could told you she wasn't joining for a mile away.
Well, she seemed like she really wanted to. I mean, we were talking about it. I mean, I remember the last time I ran a campaign, she was talking about doing it. I remember she was trying to get you to fucking join in, dude.
She wasn't interested, man. She was faking it. I know when she's lying from a mile away. I know that lady. Lord.
Do you?
More than you guys will ever know. Let's just say that. Miss K, Tiny didn't say she would rather commit seppuku. Take the hint.
We're never going to let that shit die, are we?
She was like, I endorse what society said. I was like, but you laughed at it when he said it. And you laughed in a way where it was true. Just like the leftists say, retweets are endorsement. That's how bad social media got, where if you just retweeted something,
she would rather commit.
People just thought it was just endorsement. Fucking hell, man. Well, we'll start with the outros and we'll head out of the show. We'll start with Iron. Anything you want to show to the audience before we head out, actually?
Just the usual show, Fridays, 5:30 p.m. Pacific time. Gonna try and work on some videos. It's just a matter of having time, work, life, all that kind of stuff. But that's really all I got. So see everybody later.
Yep. Nate, anything you want to say before we head out?
Not much, dude. Like I mentioned earlier, once July hits, I'm gonna start going back to the movies again. So
I'm going hard as fuck.
So I'll start doing movie reviews again, within the next couple weeks. I recorded some videos for the Resident Evil 7 playthrough I'm going to be doing.
Okay.
And so I got to get those edited. I recorded 2 videos. Started live streaming again. I'm playing Baldur's Gate 3 currently, so if anybody wants to come check that out. And of course, we're going to be streaming D&D live within about a week. We're doing a mock session tomorrow that's not going to be live. That's basically just to kind of get everybody familiar with the mechanics of the game. But after that, dude, yeah, we're going to be ready to rock and roll.
All right. Arrow?
Taming a wild little kitten. That's what I'll be working on for the next week.
He's going to be taming his kitty. Oh, wait,
Yeah.
what?
I'll have it purring in no time.
Jesus Christ.
But now I got a nice little week-long vacation, so just kind of getting things in order and start working on things. Just little projects here and there.
Yeah,
that's good. Yes. And
what about this guy?
Shit is bad when most of the media's being like, yeah, Joe Biden is unfit to do anything at this point. It's like, have you been living under a rock the last few years?
I read somewhere today that he did so bad at the debate that Democrats are actively trying to get him to step down.
God. And Vivek said
discussions are being had.
Yeah, they're
Wait.
trying to get him to step down, but then you have the Republicans trying to get Democrats on board to try to pull the 25th Amendment to remove him from office after the debate.
Why? So we can have Kamala step in? Oh God.
Yeah, I think the smart thing for the Republicans to do is just leave it alone.
Yep.
Write it out
Yeah.
through. I mean, we only got a couple more months. That's it.
I don't. Yeah, like for me, this is honestly a big win. He can't. It's been proven on live television. He ain't shit. He can't do anything. His brain is literally eating. I guys know what dementia is. It's literally getting so bad. So, like, yeah, we're at this point now where just let them take a walking L. He's a horrible piece of shit. This is what karma does to a person. He deserves this. Kamala Harris is shit. Let them fucking raw, all of them, all these worthless, disgusting losers. Actually, let them take an L. Like, why? Who cares? Like, I'll be honest here. It doesn't matter if you switch someone out with him. That person's not going to be able to get a huge, big push in the polls at this point. There's no way, So the only other thing that I would say personally, I think Vivek Ramaswamy put out a tweet where it said he had mentioned that a lot of people were surprised at Joe Biden's performance last night. That goes to show you about the type of media you're consuming. The media that you're consuming are the same people that turned on Joe Biden last night, are the same people that said he was fit to run the country. There was nothing wrong with him. Change the kind of content you watch.
Less than 24 hours before that debate, they were saying it.
Yep.
Right. Yeah.
Even though before this, they were all in on, you don't understand, he can do it. People were chanting 4 more years. 4 more years of what? His brain will be gone by then. It's no 4 more years of this. It's how you know people like them don't care about the country because they want 4 more years of that.
4 more years of inflation and warmongering. Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah, we won't make it 4 years. We'll be in World War III.
Yeah,
I mean that should be everybody's.
I personally think we're already in it with the cyber.
Oh, we are. It's just not called it yet.
Not yet.
But there is a way to de-escalate it and de-escalate it fast. Just
they just don't want to.
But that's a discussion for another time.
Yeah.
Walter says the Iron Man podcast is basically the Rogues Gallery post talk show. Honestly, I could use that as a title for next week's show.
I've always told myself if World War III were to break out tomorrow, I already know what I would do. Keep calm and keep playing Baldur's Gate 3.
Until you get drafted.
I would rather sit in jail for the rest of my life than ever fight that shitty ass war. Sorry.
I'm just happy to say I'm well past draft age. So
not if we were in the Ukraine, sir.
Oh no,
that's very true there.
No, Russia. As soon as you're born in Russia, you're immediately in the army. Like fuck.
Well, thank you guys for coming out and watching the Iron Man podcast. As for me, I'm putting out the Cloud9 podcast VODs on Rumble, uploading the newest episodes of the Iron Man podcast and Cloud9 podcast to the podcasting platforms. If you choose to watch the show on those specific platforms, actually getting out the topics for videos that are for the main YouTube channel. Actually, those are going to be uploaded very, very soon. Sorry, I'm behind a little bit. I managed to literally get one of them done earlier last night. So I'm trying to just go into the videos that we've already done, the podcast that we've done to get out the videos so I can clip them out. So just working on basically getting the topics for the videos for the main channel all set for you guys. The YuGiOh channel's coming very soon. Should be able to be launching it by this weekend or early Monday. And then I'll just start working on getting the gaming channel put together because I found the email address for it that I was using for another thing back in the day. So I can just use that one. So I can just get that started. And then this week coming up, 4th of July, and I'll have it off. So I'm cool on that. That'd be great. So
perfect day for a 24-hour stream.
Oh, fuck. I mean, I'll be off. So there's nothing I need to do. So
I don't know
if people want to just like, also, we have Wednesday Top G's, but I don't know what Professor Savage Dad is doing 4th of July. I don't know what anyone's doing. I mean, most of us just celebrate it. I would just say take a day off to celebrate,
dude,
honestly.
I gotta work. Like that's the downside of work. Yeah, that's the downside of working for a beer distribution center. You get to provide beer for all the people to party on these holidays. So
oh, golly, man.
You drive a Bud Light truck?
Well, we got a
unload the
concert
Bud Light
on the
truck.
3rd. I don't think we're doing anything on the 4th, and I'm definitely having my show on the Friday the 5th because I got Common Nerd. Jesse's going to be the guest star that week, so that's going to be interesting.
Okay. Yeah. So that's what I'm just trying to get together right now. I'm trying to get all this content basically just edited out of the podcast for you guys, and it's been a lot. Like we have a lot of great stuff. A lot of people have likes, and we're so close to hitting 1,000 subs. So we're still pushing for that. I mean, honestly, once I hit 1,000 subs, that's not really any other goal I really want to really hit at that point. If we just keep growing at that point, I'm cool. But we'll already be at that like almost monetizable phase because all I got to do after that is just get the watch hours. So.
Right.
That means I'll have hit 1,000 subscribers twice.
You've already got enough subscribers for monetization on YouTube.
Well, not the ad portion of it. And
what do
I don't
you
even have the
need
watch
for that?
hours. The ad portion. Well, you need the watch hours. That's really what it is. Honestly.
Oh, how far behind are you on the watch hours?
We're light years away right now. We'll say it's grown a lot since I put the podcast on here. Had this extra one here, so that's probably what's going to get us over the hump. And then if I can just put out the topics as videos, like I said before, that'll help out. But that's pretty much all I can do.
Yeah.
Walter's black. That's why he can't be a mod. WZ can't be a mod because he's also black, and that's like no, fuck that. Honestly,
Remember, guys.
I'm gonna make Walter WC. I'm gonna make you both mods on my channel right now.
Got him.
God, like I even made Selena a mod, and she's never modding. She never puts in links. God, what do you hire these white ladies for these days?
Because you're only just now started back on YouTube.
Yeah.
She doesn't drop any links. Emerald works,
You haven't even been on a week. Like,
what are you talking about? The second week I've been back.
I could be
time. You Joe Biden or some shit.
in my defense, I got some alcohol in my system, so maybe
It's okay. I hate you all the same.
I love you too, buddy. It's all right.
And
he's an affectionate drunk tonight.
Can you feel the love tonight? No, I'm just kidding.
Wow, he's doing his impression of Ryan drunk.
Oh, before we go, you know how that cringy LaQuisha bitch was doing that discourse gay Star Wars thing she was doing? Someone put Ryan Cannell's face on her thing.
Perry Chan.
That was Perry Chan. Yeah, that was the intro to FNT.
That is awesome. That is fucking great.
That's awesome. Okay, I will give him that. But yeah, we're growing. I mean, having people come on the one-on-one shows and they have YouTube channels, so their audience goes over in subs has been effective. So yeah, I don't know if there's anything else. Oh, the comic channel. I'm getting to read more comics and manga. I have a haul coming up. It's on my phone. I just got to get it off my phone. I got to get the video ready for you guys. I got to edit out some parts because I messed up. I didn't personally mess up. It was my phone that really messed up, honestly. Other than that, yeah, I'm really happy at where we're at right now, but it can only grow. I still want to do the movie projects, TV show projects, anime stuff. All that stuff will come in due time. We just got to just chip at it. We got to chip it away, and there's going to be specific channels for this stuff anyway. So
if we recommended you some anime, would you watch them?
I would watch them on my own. What are you talking about? I love anime.
All right, just
I don't need you fucking bastard. Blackest, good lord. How much is that? Can you pull up the Blackest Night omnibus?
Oh, what? This one?
Yeah. Oh, I heard about that, man. Yeah, no, I've been keeping up with that, man. I for sure have been keeping up with that. Oh my god, that's a brick. Holy shit. How much you pay for that?
This thing was
What's
about
the
100.
MSRP?
It was about $120.
I figured. Yep. MSRP on there is probably like 150, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, it's fucking big.
Something that big. Holy dude, you should just got the Walking Dead compendiums. The Walking Dead compendiums are just as thick as that almost, and they cover like the first like 28 issues.
Well, the thing I like about the volumes is if you were to display them like together, they make up an image.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
Yeah, like you see the zombies at the bottom, they like form an image of their own and shit. It's pretty cool.
They had the deluxe edition at Barnes and Noble like earlier this week when I was there. Those look really good. I love hardcover collections. I do.
Yeah. The only thing I don't like about these big ass omnibuses is I can't sit in my bed and hold the bitch open and try to read it. Like holding it up is like a chore enough.
You need that thing. That phone.
Have you ever dropped it on your face?
It's funny when I first got that one because that was the first like true omnibus I bought. when I got it, I accidentally dropped it on my foot trying to walk in the door. Oh, dude, that shit's.
I actually. Oh, for my next comic book haul, you guys will see what I got from Barnes and Nobles. I mean, I'll show you a little preview. I got this for My Hero. I never got. Look at that! Look at all that ass a girl got.
I mean, the
Juicy.
black. I mean, the Blackest Night one is pretty
The Blackest
big,
Night is
too.
Chaz.
No.
That
The
guy's
King.
black.
No, the King in Black one. This is
Okay.
part
Yeah,
of Donny Cates' Venom run.
For anyone right now, I'll say this right now before we go. Anyone that's interested in getting, okay, so DC is doing this compact comics thing right now. They're gonna have All-Star Superman come out this week coming up, and that's based on the newest Superman movie. These are only $10 for the DC compact comics. Actually, oh my god,
he pulled out
Whoa.
his long box.
Oh
Thor,
damn!
that's not yours.
Thor.
Thor, that's not your long box.
No, it's Selena's.
That's just secretly hers.
This is only half of my Wolverine.
Holy shit! Wow.
What stuff do you have? Is that's just one long box? You said.
Yeah, it's I have the entire original run of Wolverine. This is only the second half of it. I gotta
Okay.
get the other half out of storage.
Now, I will say, MSK, I can see where you're coming from about buying the Walking Dead compendiums because there's like 35 volumes.
There's
of The
35
Walking
volumes,
Dead.
yeah. There's like four. There's like I think 4 or 5 compendiums. I'm just gonna get them in compendium, man, because there are some series I like to just do it mostly all at once, and some stuff I like to keep like serialized and trades.
Well, who knows? Maybe I could get some like display shelves to like put behind me and then just.
I
line
bought my
them
first
up.
Alien trade this past
Ooh, that
week.
thing looks nice.
It's
Did
cool.
you ever read the Wolverine versus Predator thing that they did?
I have that. I have it on my.
yet.
I have it on my read list. I have the trade right here. I have it right here in front of me. Yeah, it's right there. Yeah, that's on my definite read list for sure. That is a for sure. I got the first 2. We got a review. I got the first 2 books of Dogman, and if you go to your Barnes and Nobles, you can buy one get 50% off, and I will getting the other books.
Are they good?
Well, I'm gonna go through them. I will see. I mean, they can't. What these are made for like 6-year-olds. I mean, unless you have. I hope they don't have degenerate shit in there. But it's the same guy that did Captain Underpants. So I mean, you know, I can imagine anything bad being in there.
When I finish this, I'm immediately gonna get. Well, actually, no. You guys said there's a bundle coming out, so I might just wait for that. Honestly,
If you have the money, there is a thing on the Rippaverse right now. If they run a campaign where you can get every single book they've released up until this point. So you could get ISOM 2, Alpha Horror, Yaira, and Gooding. I think it's like one something.
I bought this shortly before I moved out. It's the 30 Days of Night Deluxe Edition Volume 1. This is I think Deluxe Edition Volume 2 is coming out in September, but this is the original 30 Days of Night comic book.
Oh
that
man,
came
I
out in
love
the
deluxe
early
editions.
2000s.
Deluxe editions are fucking amazing. Oh, I love them shits.
You
What
know,
else do I have here?
this
Too much
is
shit
cool.
here.
This is cool for me just because I really like the movie that they did, but dude, the art
So
in
much
this,
shit here.
the art in this is actually pretty fucking dope. I'm not
I have
gonna
so
lie.
much shit here, people. Look at all this. Oh my god, it's so big.
That said no
I'm
one
trying
ever to
find
MSK.
Walter.
Wait, you better not make him a fucking.
Hey, that's 2. I got zombie comic books, and now I got vampire comic books. What do you fucking know, son?
Vampires. Well, everyone, we'll see you tomorrow. Have a great weekend, everybody. Good night.